Comparing fractions. The least common denominator is the LCM of the denominators of the fractions. You can use the LCD to compare fractions. Again, you can use the LCD to compare fractions. Example. Compare 3/5 and 1/2 using the LCD. So our first step is to find the LCM of the denominators. So I know that the denominators are 5 and 2, and so let's go ahead and write down our multiples. So we have 5, 10, 15. I think I'll stop there because I think I know that there's one there that also is a common multiple of 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. And yes, 10 is my least common multiple. So our second step is to find equivalent fractions. With that denominator of 10. So I have 3/5, and I need to make it a denominator of 10. So what can I multiply 5 by to get to 10? I can multiply by 2. What I do to the denominator, I need to do to the numerator to keep it equal, because 2 divided by 2 is really just 1, and so I really haven't changed the value of the fraction. And so 3 times 2 is 6. Then I need to take 1/2, and I need to find its factor that will multiply and give me 10. So 2 times 5 will give me 10, which means I have to do that to the numerator. 1 times 5 is 5. And so 6, the last part to this is to compare. So 6/10 and 5/10, and I can see that 6/10 is greater, which means that the fraction 3/5 is greater than 1/2. You can use fraction bars to check your work. Fraction models. So I'm going to use my handy dandy straight edge, and I'm going to make a bar that has 5 equal pieces to it. So I'm going to start here and count 3 blocks and make that 1, 3 blocks 2, 3 blocks 4, 3 blocks 5, 3 blocks 6, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. And then I'm going to draw my bar and draw my pieces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It really doesn't matter how many pieces are in between as long as the second bar is also the same length. So 1 long piece, I'm going to have to divide that in half. And I can see that halfway in between up here is right there. I'm going to make my halfway mark right there. And so this represents my 3/5, and this represents my 1/2. But I need to shade in the number of pieces that I've used. So I have 3 out of 5 here. 1, 2, 3, and I have one piece shaded here, and I can see that the 3/5 is larger than the 1/2.